Where did the ute drop you off exactly? Anyway, you're not far from my station. Why don't you climb the fire lookout tower that's close by and see for yourself? From there, you'll see clearly where things are.
It may not look like it, but you're on private land. This belongs to Soph and her husband.
We run a station, a farm, and Robbo's own land is north of here.
Australia's a massive country, as you know, so it's not uncommon for folks to own huge properties that sprawl over kilometres.
Across several biomes even. That's why we need to hire professional hunters like yourself. I reckon you won't get bored.
Feral goats are everywhere in Australia, one of the many species introduced by settlers. Some of them were released or escaped and became feral. Seems we aren't very good at keeping animals in their pens.
So, how are you holding up at the fire lookout tower? Quite the workout, eh?
Good on you. You almost made it. Once you're up there, take a moment to breathe and enjoy the view. The outback. That's one of the first things they think about overseas when they hear Australia.
It's arid and it can be tough out here, especially after the bushfires in the last few years.
But it's also a surprisingly rich ecosystem, home to heaps of unique and sometimes bizarre species.
Did you spot my station from up there? Then please, come and get settled in. Sorry I can't be there to greet you in person today. I'm out on a hunt too.
Yeah, that's a roo if ever I've seen one. Be careful. Could be tough to hit a vital organ when they're on the move.
What is there to say about us? Well, Robbo and I are neighbours.
Neighbours? How about best mates?
Technically, we're also neighbours, Robbo. But yeah, we both grew up here. Our folks owned the two stations.
In other words, we became mates because there wasn't anyone else around.
You You even lived in Brisbane for a few years after uni to try to get rid of me, but even that wasn't enough.
Too right. We tried everything. A long-distance friendship, crazy jobs, stupid boyfriends.
And jealous girlfriends. As a last resort, we each got married. Nothing worked.
Except one thing. Having a kiddo. That worked wonders. Anyway, let us know when you're over at Soph Station.
보기만 해도 열나 춥네. 와, 야, 철원도 이 정도는 아니야. 5월에 살짝 제가 밝게 해드릴게요. 원래 처음에 어둡구나. 챕터 1 콜터. 콜터라는 그냥 대명사인가? 처음 보는 영어긴 하네. 지역명이구나. 콜터가. 몰입 잘 되게 문 열어야겠더래. 자, 일부러 사서 고생할 필요는 없습니다. 게임 보려고 그냥 적당히 보시면 되죠. 과몰입 하시려고 지금 창문 여시는 거는 과해요.
Miss Gascoigne, get that fire lit quick. Miss Jones, bring in whatever blankets we have. Mr. Pearson, see what we've got in terms of food.
Davy's dead.
There was nothing more you could have done.
What are we gonna do? We need supplies.
First of all, you're gonna stay here, and you were gonna get yourself warm.
I hope you like it.
John, it
It's a
might be
bit
scouting out
basic,
ahead.
but it does the job.
Arthur and I
Feel free to use it
gonna
during
ride
the
out.
stay.
See if we
It's
can
our
find
pleasure,
one.
really.
Yes,
Eric and
just for a
I
short
opened these a
bit.
couple of years ago
I'll
to
see
make
what
an
other
extra
choice we
buck.
have.
They've been a lifesaver.
Listen,
Take your time, make yourself at
listen to me,
home.
all you.
Grab a
Come
cuppa
on.
from the bar. We don't make
Now, we've
fuss
had-
out here in the sticks.
A bad couple of days. I loved Davy, Jenny, Sean, Mac. They may be okay.
If you're ready, we can get
We don't know.
started. Oh, wait, would you mind grabbing
we lost
something
some
before
folks.
you head out? It's a
Now,
problem
I
with
could-
me ages ago.
Throw myself in the ground
Which one?
in their
The
stead.
one on imposter syndrome or the one on
do.
kangaroos?
Gladly.
아, 분위기가 내가 드립을 못 치겠네.
Yeah.
되게
I left it in the
경건해.
You're
bar.
gonna ride
You
out.
can't miss it, mate.
We're gonna find some food.
아, 게임 분위기가 되게 경건해.
We're safe now. There ain't nobody following us through a storm like this one. By the time they get here, well, we're gonna be long gone. We've been through worse than this before. Mr. Pearson,
Right, that's the book.
Miss Grimshaw.
Great.
원래 저분도 보면 이제 머리카락 얘기 한번 해주고 그래야 되는데 너무 병건해가지고.
They'll be here for a
So
few
I reckon you'll visit Bravo's shelter
Now, all
before I
of you.
do.
all of you,
No idea how stoked Bravo will
yourselves
be when he gets it.
그래.
stay strong.
Your first task has to do with
Stay
kangaroos.
with
There are
me.
areas that are badly
We
overgrown.
ain't done yet.
아, 푸펑 같아.
Come on, Arthur.
푸펑에 탐험대 있지.
Start heading there. We'll bring up speed and play.
We ain't run into them yet.
더치가 약간 대장이구나.
They both must have headed down the hill. Sure. Hey,